What's up, guys? It's Joey from Grit Marketer. So it's been a couple days. We've been busy. Been setting up some really cool shit for all the Grit Marketer fellows, and I'm really excited to announce it. But I'm not going to announce it just yet. It'll be launched on Thursday. So I was listening to Russell Brunson's podcast. I love that guy. He's a good dude. And he mentioned something today that just completely makes sense, and it's helping me where I'm at right now. So I have these habits. I read every day. I journal. I read business books. I read spiritual books, self-help book, whatever. And every day I read a couple. I'm currently reading like 3 books at the same time. And then what happens is I end up getting too much information in my head because I'm reading so much that I'm not able to apply or retain or learn it as well. So I started getting better at taking notes. So inside the book, on the first page or two, I have like an index, right? Like, page 24, they talk about this thing. I put a little star next to it if I need to revisit it. Like I try to keep kind of like some notes inside of my book. So that way when I'm done with the book, I can review the notes and I can always find them. And it's been working really well. I've been doing that all year and it's been really helping me. Now, what Russell is saying, what he recommends you do is, well, he likes listening to the audiobook while reading. I have always done that, so that is a cool tip. But the one that was really cool is he talks about reading the same book over and over again. Instead of reading, let's say, 10 books, read one book 10 times. And I was like, that's really, I like that, because I often, like right now, I'm rereading a couple books, and it's blowing my mind how much information I skipped over or didn't see or didn't apply or whatever it was. And it's completely caught me off guard to the fact that I must suck at reading. Oh, sorry. My dog was in the door and I didn't know he was there. He's not too happy right now. And so here's the thing. I'm going back in my library right now and I'm like, okay, some staple books that like changed my life. Getting everything you can out of what you got. J. Abraham. Rereading that, it's blowing my mind. I'll stick with business books for right now. But like Russell Brunson's Expert Secrets blows my mind. Awesome book. There's a couple of these books that are just like the E-Myth blew my mind. Like these are some staples that I'm like, hey, you know what? I think instead of buying new books, because I like to buy new books all the time, why don't I just start reading the same books that changed my life again? Because now that I'm in a different part of my life, like when you're doing something, your frame is a certain area. You read a book and it shifts your brain. You rise up, you're in the next spot, right? Now, when you reread a book, or anytime you read a new book or reread a book, you're reading it from the current frame that you're at. So if you were here, now you're here, you're going to digest and relate to the information differently, which is I'm noticing hardcore right now in the J. Abraham book. I was reading some simple stuff that changed my mindset when I first read it. And I was like, oh yeah, this is great. And learning how to be a marketer, all that stuff years and years ago, rereading it. And I'm just being blown away. Like he'll say something and I'm like, holy shit, that makes so much more sense now that I've grown. I've gone through this process. Now I relate to it. Now I can apply it to this. So basically what I'm trying to say is, hey, you should try it out. I'm currently doing it. It's working. I love it. It's better than just cramming more information in my head, and I'm actually being able to retain and learn more and become more of an expert at that subject. I heard somebody the other day tell me, it's like, hey, you know what? You know how you become an expert? You read the top 3 books in the category, then you're an expert. It's like, no, you're not an expert. You know a lot of information, but an expert is someone who applies the information and has the experience from applying the information. So don't go around thinking you're an expert because you read a book 10 times, but read the book, learn from it, apply that shit, and then become the expert, and then you're going to be on the right track. All right, guys, I'm out for today. I just love that story, so I had to tell you guys, and I'm excited for it. And stay tuned for Thursday for the new launch of some cool stuff that's going to be coming out. All right, bye.